Good morning. Happy Friday. Pretty excited for this morning because I'm gonna go get some time on a whip that I have very little on, and I haven't even ridden this size. So my buddy Matt Miner picked up this sweet Stumpy EVO, and it's an S3. So I made a few adjustments. He's a bigger dude. He's about 220. So changed it up a little bit, and I'm gonna head up to Sedona to go rip it for a while with the red mountain goat, Alex Petit Demange. So it's gonna be fun because the dude's an amazing rider. So following him with the chest cam and watching how he rides, you're gonna see, yeah, it's gonna be impressive. So getting a little coffee, getting my stuff together. It's 5 a.m. because I wanna leave Phoenix early so I beat traffic, hang out, work a little bit, and go ride from like 9 to noon. Go shred some of the reds, so come along. So it is somewhat chilly. Rocking the club ride flannel, and actually bringing a second, so if it's cold enough, I'll wear it. Gonna bring both pairs of 2 FOs because I'm just not sure. Shredding the red in the Vortex, I think the bright red ones might be the way to go. Gonna head up on the north side and hook up with Alex and get geared up and go out and rip some stuff. I'm not sure exactly where we're riding, but we're trying to go about 3 hours, give or take. So it should be fun. He's on a Stumpy, I'll be on the Stumpy, and I think the game plan for this mission, obviously, to have fun, but I want to try to get a feel for the S3. I rode an S4, and it's a big bike. It's a long bike, and I had it set up as steep as possible on the head tube and as high as possible with everything else. And it felt pretty good, but anything other than that probably would feel too big. So play around with the S3 sizing and see how that feels, because I have to narrow it down. So hopefully here sometime midsummer I'll get both of my Stumpjumpers, but I gotta make sure I get the right size. So rolling through, red rocks all around me, getting excited. There we go, that's what we're heading out to. Alex is on his way. I actually just passed him riding in, so I'm gonna get changed and get ready. Go do some ripping. Stumpy EVO. So I'm gonna show you a little something I like to call next level. Got the junk headband and the cool, call it the Mexican blanket pattern. But then, yeah, socks that match. That's how you do it. Look good, ride good. All right, here we go, the mountain goat. The mountain goat's ready, dude. So hopefully everybody knows Alex Petit Demange. He's a ripper, local here in Sedona, also a specialized rider, so gonna show me some good stuff. I've been telling everybody how fun it is to follow you, how you bounce, you float like an angel, so don't disappoint. This guy is popping everywhere. Not even letting me get warmed up, dude. Look at that line choice. It's so cool. It's rare that I get to ride behind somebody like Alex. So when I get the opportunity, I take it. Seat down, I know. Yep. Oh yeah. I love riding behind Alex.
Woo! Yeah! It's taking me in deep. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Dang! I can catch my breath. Or maybe not. Woo! That was rad. Man. All right, so I made a little fork adjustment. Adjusted the bars. Look at this guy. So this is a comp carbon version, SLX, performance, fork, and shock. So I had the option of riding a full-on gnarly Axis, Lyric, and I just like riding this level of bike. It's a little more attainable, a little more realistic. And the SLX stuff, I actually dig it. Had that on the Loner Fazzari Delano I first got, so feels good. S3 sizing is pretty good, and it actually, I think it's pretty nimble climbing, especially for a 150, 160 bike. All right, yeah, I've been climbing for a bit. I'm good for a little down. I love how it just pops out around the corner. These views are amazing. Ooh, this view is worth it. All right, so what trail is that? What are we on?
It is ground control.
Ground control. So we're north side of Sedona?
We're like west.
West.
Yeah.
So that's a relatively new trail?
Yep. From February last year, just before the festival. And it's a nice, like, technical option from all the more flowy stuff on that side, and then we get to the pretty good down, and we're going down there. So
so we end up down there?
Yep.
All right. It's pretty spicy or just fun?
It's fun enough.
All right, back it down a little bit. Don't lose me. You were ripping earlier.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the excuse if it's not my bike and the first time I'm riding it. Oh boy. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Gorgeous. I love riding behind this guy. The only problem is it's just hard to keep up with him. Part of what's so fun is, like Rob, I don't have to think. It's just full Blue Angel style. I can lock into his 6 because I know he's a great rider. He's not going to do anything dumb, but he's also not going to take me in so deep that I can't deal with it. At least I hope. Look at that, just bounce it out. Oh yeah, I love it. Well, when Alex says record, because there's good stuff, you listen. So we'll see. No idea. I just know we have. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yes. Loose. Man, I can't even relax. I just have to go. He just gets going so fast, so quickly. He carries so much corner speed. Threatening nearly 5 minutes here, so I'm a little nervous because I don't know. My legs and lungs have 5 minutes. Oh shit! I missed that one. Trying to stay close enough to catch all his moves. Look at that, just bouncing. Boy, see how tall he's standing? So you'll notice he stands tall and waits to drop his weight in to load it up and make those moves. Whew! It's a burner. Not in shape for this, dude. Yeah. Shit. I mean, shoot. Dang. Yeah. It's a deep burn. Oh. Man, sorry about the heavy breathing. Can't help it. Oh. Man. Yeah, really trying to see, okay, what's in front of me and what's ahead. It's easy to, you know, cue off Alex, but at the same time, he's ripping. Hey there.
Hey,
morning.
There's 2 more.
Okay. Whew. Oh, thanks guys. I needed that break. He's killing me. Thank you. One more right up there. Thank you. Have fun. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised. Like, I can catch a lot of those at the last minute. Oh, not that one. Holy crap. Yeah, dude, I'm still able to pop a lot of those at the last minute.
Yeah.
This thing's spry for a big bike.
Yeah, those bikes are good for that.
And so we're a couple hours in at this point. Ripped that other side over there. Felt awesome. Immediately dropped in to some chunky, fast descending, and this thing ate it up. Trails I'd never been on. So, it works well. Surprisingly nimble for a bike this size. I know I keep saying it, but the other thing too is this build. Legit, I might get one of these. All right, he's back up out of the saddle, so I think that means good. Oh! A little too hard into that SLX rear brake. It's just chunky. So what's great in situations like this, you can stand up and just pop through this stuff. Yeah, this is definitely the most nimble 150 rear bike I've ever been on. Oh, French. Oh, damn. I'm not doing that. I'm speaking English to it. Look at that. It just pulls away. Whoa. So that little run back there, I probably let it go the most that I have all day, and it felt really good. Very confidence inspiring, but very nimble. Yeah, dude, S3 for me way better than the 4. Dang. So from ripping the chunky stuff to kind of technical switch back up hills, it's rad. That steeper seat tube helps. I can get really far forward. Morning. Hi there.
Hi.
Man, haven't even caught my breath. Okay. Man, trying to stay with him. It's not fair though, he's on the regular Stumpy. Yeah. Feels like a big BMX bike almost. Oh, I love watching them bounce through. 2 up there. Oh, shoot. Oh. Yep. Yeah. Dang, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't have my eyes up. Wow, that's rad. Dang. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It just never ends. Dude, I haven't had that much fun in a long time. That was gnarly.
Good section.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. I come in and I'm a little bit hesitant because it's chunky, there's a little exposure on the left, but it's like this mechanism goes off where I revert to, no, Blue Angel style, stay with him. And dude, you let off the brakes, this thing just eats.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. Like it's crazy how composed it is. And I wonder if that's like a wheelbase thing.
On the rear wheel pass, so the wheel moves out of the way on the hits at the first part of the travel, so it doesn't slow down the bike.
Yeah, that could be.
Stuff out.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Got a manual test. All right. See to make sure I can manual it. Oh. Dude, unbelievable. Like, dude, that's rad. God. Heck yeah. Dude, the last half of that. We gotta climb out of here. And Alex said, it's just a little bit painful right here, but not that long. So, thankfully, this bike actually climbs pretty well. I've been impressed up to this point. But my legs are hurting. Test ride on the Stumpjumper EVO size S3 is complete here in Sedona. And when in Sedona, you get a paleo green smoothie with extra collagen protein. I already feel healthier. So, awesome ride with Alex, about 17 miles of some of the newer stuff apparently here in Sedona. I'm super impressed. I had a blast on that bike. I had a really good time. It was a big ride for me. The bike pedaled incredibly well. I was very surprised. And again, this is a carbon comp build, so full SLX, performance, suspension, and that fork was amazing. The bike just felt really good. I got a little bit of time on an S4 and it felt big. And so this one was set up low in the back and the middle setting up front. And so I'm gonna double check. I'll go through all the numbers, all the settings when I get home, and I'll put those down in the text below. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. I got in behind Alex and I just tried to stay on his 6, and the dude rips. He knows those trails. I've never ridden any of those trails, and the harder I went, the harder the bike wanted to go. So I was impressed. It was very odd that it just tracked really well. So if you know Sedona, you know like there's a lot of rocks. It can be loose and then super grippy, and there's spots where there's a lot of undulations, and I would just roll through those, and it's weird. The bike was not bouncing at all. It was crazy. So I think that's a combination of those new Specialized tires, which are really good, and then Cushcore. Cushcore is the only addition to the bike from stock, and that definitely makes a big difference. But I think geometry, you know, set up in the middle, I think it's a 64.5 head angle, but I gotta look and see what the stem is. It might even be a 60. It's a 50 or a 60, so I felt good. I rolled the bars forward. I had enough weight forward. For a 150, 160 bike, I'm shocked at how efficient the pedaling platform is, not just climbing, but out of the saddle. Like Alex, he likes to get up out of the saddle and pedal on these ridgeline traverses where they're not really down, they're actually kind of false flat and a little up, and the bike feels really good doing that. And I haven't been on a bike in a long time that feels as good as that does. So think about, you know, a Southern Enduro, Arkansas Enduro sort of race, or any Enduro race where you're not just bombing down. Like, you got to pedal, you got to earn it, but you need a bike with some capability. I think this thing will do that really well. And furthermore, you know, I think this is a $4,600 bike, and I'm waiting. My demo bikes, I think they'll come sometime in summer. There's really no time frame for when they show up. So I had S4s on order. I'm gonna change that to S3 in both the EVO and the regular Stumpjumper, and I would have zero issue with this comp build, the SLX version, no problem. I usually get like pro or expert level stuff. I would be fine with that build of the bike. So yeah, wish I had more video, wish I had some cool like pan shots and stuff like that. Hopefully you kind of get the gist. It's a rad bike, you know. I'm shocked with how well it pedaled around. I mean, it was a 20-mile ride. It wasn't huge, but we did 2,000 feet of climbing, and I'm excited to come back and maybe even do a 30-35 mile ride on that bike. So I think that's saying something for a 150, 160 bike. So hopefully I'll get mine here in a couple months, put some more time in, play around with the settings. There's a lot going on with the bike. You can tune it to fit you really well. So I'm excited to do that and play around a little bit and see what it does. So if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to get it from somebody who does. And yeah, stay positive out there. It's Friday right now, heading back down to Phoenix to do a Ride Series clinic, so fired up about that. If you want to get in on one of those, go to the rideseriesmtb.com, or if you want to come out to Bentonville and do some riding and training, shoot us a message at info@therideseriesmtb.com. We're booked, man. April's full, March is full, April's getting there, and now we're booking into May. So if you want to come out, lock your spot down. All right, that's it. I'm gonna enjoy my green smoothie, head on back to Phoenix. Peace out, numbers.